Hi all, I'm Derek W10 here. Today I'm going to be going through the changes that Zed have announced to the stamina. It was kind of changed last second the other day to how they were doing it. So let's go through it and then at the end talk about what could be good, what could be the negative. Of course, this is just on my opinion, and hopefully I'm wrong and it's a massive positive, and on the negative stuff I think of anyway, and it just booms. Anyway, so what is stamina? So stamina basically is each racehorse has its own unique stamina variable. So what this means is some will lose fitness, if you like, or stamina quicker than others. And what Zed have decided to do is, if you come down to here, 99% of racehorses will be able to run 5 to 10 races before their performance is affected. So what this tells me now is all horses can at least run 5 races within a 12-hour period, because stamina now recovers once 12 hours have passed. So for example, if I run a horse at 1 o'clock and then I ran it at 10 past 1, 20 past 1, half past 1, it will, and then eventually it went down to 89%, it would gain some fitness back once the 1 o'clock race went 12 hours, if that makes sense. So it might only go up to like 91, but then because you raced every 10 minutes, you're kind of going to be getting lots of races in a row, because you're always going to just be in that 90% mark. So stables that run lots of horses will probably end doing that. Someone like myself that probably, I can't see myself running horses more than like 4 times a day, maybe a bit more depending. This won't really affect me so much. I'm always going to be above the 90%, because I choose not to run below that, because it's giving me a slight disadvantage. If we scroll on down a little bit here, as you can see, what I just said, to fully recover, a racehorse must wait 12 hours from the completion of its previous race. Or have I just got that wrong? To fully recover to 100%, a racehorse must wait 12 hours from the completion of its previous race. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So if the half past 1 race was the last race that I won, 12 hours later I'd be 100% fit again. So yeah, so that all makes sense. As you can see here, they explain it in a chart. So speed isn't affected until you're 89%, and then it goes down, and you start getting tired at 79%, and the further you go down, the more your top speed is affected. You also now get a bar, so when you're sort of like entering horse in a race, you can just hover over the horse, like I'll show you. Oh, that page just died on Zed for some reason. So if I click on here, it'll open up my stable, and then I'll be able to show you this bar, which is also on the stamina page, which I'll go back to. So there you go. So you see that horse is 99% fresh just by hovering over the bar, and you can click on that and get this example as well. So what Zed is saying is you can keep racing between 80 and 89%. You will just not be able to run up to your maximum full speed. So I think most people are going to always try and run above that 90% mark, or 90% and higher. We come back to the stamina page, we carry on reading down. As you can see, it tells you the same stuff here. Fresh, a horse will race at peak performance while fresh. The stamina bar moves downwards but remains while in its range. So if you want to run 100% fit, you've got to be between that 90 and 100%. Scroll down a little bit more, see if it says anything else. No, and that's pretty much it, summed up quite quickly, to be honest. I think, what was that, a couple of minutes? Yeah, 4 minutes. So I just want to bring up a few things. So one of the things I did notice that improved when Zed first brought in fatigue or stamina was things did get slightly better for the poorer horse. I have horses that wasn't flaming before the stamina changes, and then all of a sudden they were, and I think that's because stamina came into effect quite quickly, or you know, maybe a horse that was 97% fit had a slight advantage over a horse that was 94% fit. But obviously now that's completely changed. You know, every horse within 10% or 190%, sorry, is going to have a chance of winning a race. So just going back to Zed's Discord page here, this is what got mentioned last time the stamina was updated. So for Heath, we changed the stamina. We started seeing races once every 1 minute 45 seconds, increased the number of unique racehorses running, which I thought was good. A number of racehorses claiming the top 10 winnings doubled, and more racehorses are sharing the winnings. So I think this might change for the negative. This is one of the things that could be negative. It might not be. No, it's not as clear cut as it sounds, because it all depends, I think, on the percentage of horses that can run the more than 5 within 12 hours. Or it might just need tweaking to make those 12 hours slightly longer. And the reason I say that is because when you think about it, if a horse, well, before the stamina changes, for example, here's Pure Glorious, one of my horses, I was only running her like 3-4 times a day. Now I can run her potentially 10, and that's the same for every horse. So all of a sudden, all these top horses are now going to be running more, which I believe will allow other horses to run more, but the top ones will win more of the races again, so the bar will get risen in the lower classes again, because people will be able to down class again, if that makes sense. So I think with the fatigue that did come in and stamina that did come in, I think the declassing got a little bit better because it was slightly harder to do. But again, these is all early days, and hopefully I'm completely wrong and it ends up being a good thing. Because I can see good things about the stamina as well. You know, racing horses 5 to 10 times a day is actually a good thing as well, because you need to kind of try to balance the game between the top stables and the bottom. And obviously I'm assuming, I don't own any horses in class 1, but I can assume that class 1 sometimes might struggle to get races filled, just because it must be the same top horses running against the same top horses all the time, and if there's not enough variables in it where the results keep changing, why would someone keep putting their horse in a race that's going to lose? That they wouldn't. So class 1 must be quite hard to get right. I mean, I don't know, I could be completely wrong, I'm just completely only guessing at that, but that's what I'm assuming, or that's what could happen in the future. But overall, you know, Zed's a beta game, and they do make changes based on feedback they get. So I think that, you know, we'll see how this goes over the next couple of months, and if Zed need to change it, I believe that they will. Anyway, I hope you like this video, and you can hit that like button, that'd be great, and you can subscribe, that'd be even better. And I actually do like comments, so if you got any suggestions of feedback, or you know, positive or negative, I don't mind hearing it. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.